We've been working for the last few months with the TUC on developing a resource about young people and their place in the workplace and their rights.
I thought it was very important and useful, especially as we're going to be not necessarily very soon, but quite soon, be going into the workplace. I don't think there's any information in those slides we're not going to use.
These young people are eventually going to become the young workers of the future. So before they even enter into that space, it's important for them to know, for example, should my employer be making sure that I'm being paid at a particular rate? Is there a national minimum wage? What does that look like? What does a pay slip look like? If I'm not, if I'm not well, can I call in sick and am I entitled to be paid for that day?
The pilot is very educational and it shows what needs to be said in schools. If we don't get this education now, when will we get it?
The great thing about the materials that are there is that they can be adapted, so you don't have to follow the full program. There are bits that you can take out, you can add them on to other areas, other classes and other modules that you may have in other different areas. It doesn't necessarily have to be politics. It could be, at the time that you're talking about health and safety. It could be that you're talking about LGBTQ rights. It could be a number of different things. So there's ways and means of, being able to manoeuvre and adapt and change.
When I've talked to the young people who've been involved in the project, they're much more aware of the workplace and the challenges that they may face and also who they can turn to for help. But also, I think it's given us an opportunity for a wider conversation about the world of work and the type of things that young people are likely to encounter. And I think that start of that dialogue is really important to us. It's an area in school that we really want to be involved in.